So today I'm going to make a gnome pendant. Now this was inspired by Clarice, who sent me some clip art, and I did a little drawing and I troubleshooted a couple of ideas last night. I did film it, but I just filmed myself troubleshooting and I ended up putting it on my channel. It's in fast speed with some music, so you can check that out just to see sort of my process to figure out the design. And now I'm going to show you how to make one. So I'm going to use 20 gauge wire for the gnome, 22 gauge for the beard, and I have my tools. So we have about a 15-inch piece of wire and we're going to form the feet. So we're going to bring this one around and we're just going to make them pretty big. So we're just going to like wind that over here, bring this one down, and then bring this one over. They look cute with big feet, so we're going to bring this one over here and this one too. So we're going to bring that one around, try to make them the same size. I know it's tricky to get the proportions right. I still have a lot of trouble with it, even though I've been doing this a very long time. You can always trace out a template if you like to. So we're going to bring that one over and bring this one over here. So we're just going to bring this over a little bit more, and then we're going to bend it up to form the body. Now the body can just kind of almost be triangular. We're going to just bring those ones up on either side. So that's the beginning part of the gnome. And if you want them a little more chubby, you can always like curve it out a little bit too. That's not a problem at all. You can take this one out and kind of curve it a little bit. And then to make the arms, I'm going to make them pretty simple. Before I did like little fingers, but I think I'm going to keep this one more simple. So we're going to just bring this out like that to start forming the arms. Here, that one's a little bit higher, but that's okay. We're just going to bring it down here. And then I'm just going to keep them super simple. There's different ways that you can do the arms. So I'm just going to like bring them out like that. Just sort of little stylized arms. I'm not going to worry too much about it. They look a little bit like penguins, but that's okay. You could even bend it like more on an angle if you want. And then bring that out. And also bring that one down here. And bring that one up here. And then if you want to kind of make the hand, you can just kind of bend it down on a bit of an angle. And then you can make little kind of springy fingers. Now, if you find it easier, just get a piece of wire to wind this around to make the fingers. So I just grabbed a scrap of 20 gauge wire. 1, 2, and 3. So you could do 3 or 4 finger type things. I'll just do 3. I think last time I did 4. And then this one here, also we're going to bend it down on a bit of an angle and then bend this up, and then you can put the wire in there again to wind it around. So just hold it in whatever way is the most comfortable for you. Hold it in place and just go around a few times so it's the same as the other side. So this is just very, very stylized for the fingers here. So from there, we want to do the face. So I'm going to just bring that one out a little bit and up. And this one too, I'm just going to bring that one out a little bit just to make the face a little fuller. So we have that here. And then we need to form the nose. So use your longer wire, bring it across here, and we're going to form the nose. So the nose is going to be more oval. Like I don't want it completely round, so we're just going to kind of try to do like an oval shaped nose, but you don't want it too big or too small either. So that's going to be the nose. And then this one is going to be the hat. But if you want to do like a little heart in the hat, like I did in the first one, just a little to one side of the nose, just bring it up and then just form a little heart around here. It just adds a little bit more detail, makes it kind of cute. So we've got like a little heart there. And then bring this one across. Okay, so there we have, now it really looks like a penguin, but that's okay. So we're gonna go like this. If you need to move this over a little bit, you can. There's always little adjustments that you could do to fix things up. And then for the hat, just bend this up where you think you're gonna need it. And then this side too, we're gonna just bend it up. Make sure it's in the right spot. And then from there, we want to do the hat. So we're just going to give it a little bit of shape, bend it around. And the hat should be quite tall, so we're just going to bend that around, maybe over here and up. So we're just kind of forming like a rounded shape type of thing. And then we're going to bring these ones up together. So we've got that. And then we want to wind this around. So take the smaller wire, wind it around, and clip it. And then take this one and just make sure these lines are lined up for the hat. Hold this in place, bend it, and then you can bend this around. And make sure when you wind that around that it's not going to slide. So hold this, make sure this is in a good position how you like it, and then just bring that around and catch it underneath there so it's not going to slide. And then we're going to clip it. So there we have our basic shape. We're going to just pinch that, and then what you want to do is do the beard. So we're going to take 22 gauge wire. This is just a silver copper wire, and you need to do like a little loop under the nose. So just take this and imagine where it could be under the nose, and then we want to bend this to the front. It's going to come in from behind, and make sure it's positioned well so it can loop under the nose. Measure it up, and then you're going to give it another bend on this side. So give it another bend here, and then you're going to go in through the hat from behind, right here, in from behind. And then first you're going to attach this wire on the shorter side, so bring that one around here. And what you can do is also use your flat pliers to pinch it so it stays in place. Just pinch it there, and then you can cut it. Just clip the end little off. There we go. And then this one, we want to make sure there's enough room underneath to loop your beard wires. So just take that and bring that around to the back. And then rather than wind it around twice, I'm just going to take this and pinch it down with my nail and just start forming like a beard thing. So it's going to be down there. Give it a bit of shape, and then just push it straight up. Okay, and start doing your shape of your beard like that. And then from here, you could wind it through on that side, stick it through the hat here. Okay, so it's in place there, and then you want to bring it back down. Okay, so flip it down and go down, center it right down to the bottom, and then flip it up right here. So just flip it up, make sure there's sort of one on top of the other. Flip it up here, and then we're going to go towards this part that loops under the nose. So just stick it through there where it's under the nose, and then pull it tight enough and bring it back down to the bottom. Okay, and then now what you're going to do, because you really want to hold these wires together, so we're going to bring it up, but then we're going to twist around them a little bit. So bring this to the back, and this depends on how long your wire is, how many times you can do this, because if your wire is long, you can go through a few times. So we're going to just twist it around these wires, and then that helps to hold it in place, as well as, you know, looking a little more decorative. So you could even go around twice if you want to have them have the beard a little tighter. We'll just go through here again. And then you're going to be kind of running out of wires. So you can just bring this down here, and wherever you can finish your wire, depending on how much wire you have, you can just bring it down, and we can just wind it around again. And you can just kind of finish it at the back. We'll just pull it around a little bit more, and then you can just tuck it into the back. And then for finishing touches, you can just take these and kind of bend them into each other a little bit. You can sculpt it around a little bit if you like. And definitely, if you have more wire, you can fill the beard in a little bit more. You could loop over there a few times. That would be fine. And then if you want to give it a little bit more shape, you can always like go in and give it a little bit more shape.